Yo, what it do, ultimate hustlers, digital empire builders, solopreneurs. Today, we're going to continue our training on my 2025 content marketing strategy. We're going to focus on building capture pages because yesterday we built an amazing lead magnet. We got some content strategies and some content ideas, but the entire purpose of you sharing content on social media is to prove your expertise and to capture emails, names, and phone numbers. So I'm going to show you how I do that as you look over the shoulder in our second episode of Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle. Do me a huge favor, comment in the chat where you're from, drop the name of your business and on your brand, smash that subscribe button and that like button on TikTok, and let's kick it this morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the episode 2 of Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle, where I train 9-to-5ers transitioning into entrepreneurship, how to develop the right mindset, skill set, and tool set to build an online business with passive income. We primarily help you leverage your gifts, talents, experience, expertise with done-for-you digital products, and it's about to go down. Yesterday, we trained on how I use ChatGPT to build a lead magnet. Then I took what ChatGPT gave me and I put it into a Word doc, saved it as a PDF. I'm going to show that to you here in a second. And then the next step is, how am I going to capture names and email addresses and deliver that lead magnet? That's what we're going to focus on today. But if you're new here, my name is Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur, founder of the PLR Profit Society, an online community and mentorship program to help you build and create an online business with passive income in mind. So let me just share with you what we're going to cover today, and then we're going to dive right in. So I'm going to do a quick review of yesterday's actual lead magnet. I'm going to show you how I put it all together, some of the finishing touches I put on that. Then we're going to give you the 5 reasons that you should be focusing on list building, not just in 2025, but your entire online marketing career should be based on building an email list. And then last but not least, I'm going to show you, if you stick around to the end, how I build simple capture pages, and then we're going to build 2 of them, because the way I like to deliver my lead magnets is, number 1, directly through the opt-in or the capture page. Number 2, through an actual sales funnel where I might have an upsell, and that's a more advanced strategy, so we won't go through that this week. But the third way is through an online community, but there's always a capture page in front of everything that we do. And that's just the way I coach and train it, because that's the way I've been coached and trained. Your list is your most valuable asset, and you have to behave accordingly. So really quickly, let's hit the review of the actual lead magnet. So let me share my screen. And if you're new to Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle, this is actually what I'm doing to build my business. I'm letting you look over my shoulder as I do the work that I need to do every week to build my business. There's always something new going on. And I think that's a deeper dive and a different level of coaching that most people are not necessarily used to. So that's why I'm decided to bring it to you in this way. So I'm going to share my screen. And for those of you who are on TikTok, or if you're listening to the actual podcast version of this episode, you might want to hustle over to Cortez Hustle on the YouTube channel so you can see what I'm actually sharing via the screen share. Show notes, the link to the actual video is in the show notes. And then if you're on TikTok, just go over to YouTube and at Cortez Hustle. So this is the actual finished product of the lead magnet that I created. As I looked at it, a little bit, I might go through and do some more edits to it. But nevertheless, I got a cover page, title, and subtitle. I actually put in my copyright information. You should always do this on everything that you're creating, because this is intellectual property for you. So make sure that you protect it with your copyright statement. And I just had ChatGPT create that for me really quickly. Then it just goes down into the introduction, welcome to your SMART goal setting journey. And this is SMART goals for passive income is the actual document, because again, your lead magnet should be in alignment with your core product, right? Your lead magnet should be in alignment with the core product that you are trying to sell, or the core service that you're trying to sell. My coaching program is the core product that I sell, and the whole foundation of my coaching program is helping people build a passive income using done for you digital products. Then it goes into the actual SMART goal template. And as I look at this, I realized that I forgot to do a gray scale on my watermark. And I think the watermark is a little too prominent. So I'll go in and I will change that out and make the watermark a little less visible so that you can see the words a lot more clearly. Of course, you got your footer with your link to your core product or service. And then I have my copyright statement in the footer as well. And then as I get to the end, this is one thing that I do in all of my lead magnets, and I suggest that you do it as well. I always give them additional resources. Again, I introduce them to the mentorship program here, but I also link them to my calendar where I offer a free brainstorming session. It's only 15 minutes and they can book on my calendar. Guess what, y'all? That's another lead generation strategy, right? Because they have to actually opt in to do that. So, and then that's pretty much it, right? Nice, simple. I think it's a total of 7 pages altogether. So it's not bad. It's not a bad checklist. And as you guys know, I follow Dr. Myron Golden, and he'll tell you in a heartbeat, if you can't sell your lead magnet, you shouldn't be giving it away either. So I try to create lead magnets that are extremely valuable and valuable enough to be sold. So let's get into the top 5 reasons you should be focusing on email list building, especially those of you on TikTok, man. We saw what the TikTok ban could do, right? So imagine you had everybody's name, phone number, and email address who was following you on TikTok. TikTok ban would mean anything to you because you still have access to that community, right? So you should be focusing on building an email list. Let me see who we have joining us today. My man Tank in the building. Relentless Defense Firearm Academy. Welcome to the stream, my brother. So what are the 5 reasons? Oh, we see Wealth God's Way. Dr. Regina is in the building as well. What are the 5 reasons that you, my friend, should be building an email list? Number 1, I mentioned this a little bit earlier, but I'm going to mention it again here. Your email list is your most valuable asset. Social media platforms can change your algorithm or shut down your account, but your email list is 100% yours. And Russell Brunson's work, .com secrets, expert secrets, traffic secrets, he talks about the 3 different types of lists. There's the list that you earn. Right now, I'm earning a list of followers on these social media platforms, followers on TikTok, subscribers on YouTube, and subscribers on different podcasting platforms, right? That's a list that I'm earning by giving valuable content for free on a regular and consistent basis. Then there's the list that you buy. That's when you do paid advertisement, right? You run Facebook ads, Google ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, TikTok ads, right? I'm buying, y'all bear with me. Trying not to do a whole lot of coughing because I did test positive for COVID over the weekend. You have a list that you're buying through paid advertisement, but the reason that you're earning a list and you're buying a list is so that you can convert them to a list that you own. I'm going to say that again. The reason that I put out all of this valuable content on a regular and consistent basis, the reason that I from time to time will run a TikTok ad or a Facebook ad or a YouTube ad is so that I can convert followers from a list that I earn and I buy to a list that I own. Once you're on my email list, I don't have to earn your email ever again because I already own it. So your email list is your most valuable asset. Social media platforms can change. They can even get banned, as we saw with the infamous TikTok ban for 24 hours, right? Capturing emails ensures you have a direct line to your audience whenever you need to communicate with them. Number 2, we're talking the top 5 reasons you should focus on email list building. Number 2, builds a relationship beyond the first interaction. Most people won't buy from you the first time they encounter your brand. They just won't. Right? But when you capture their data, it allows you to nurture the relationship over time through follow-up emails, valuable content, and special offers and promotions. And that gets right to their email box. When you are dealing with social media platforms, you know how these algorithms work, especially on the pay-to-play platforms like Facebook and Instagram. They ain't showing your stuff to nobody unless you pay them. TikTok is a little bit better, but it's still based on an algorithm, right? But when I send out an email, once I've done the right things to make sure my email is warmed up and my email reputation is intact, every email that I send goes directly to my audience. So if I have 100,000 people on an email list, 100,000 people will get my email. I've got a Facebook page that I built, 122,000 followers that Facebook shut down for me. I would post on that page. Do you think 122,000 people saw every post that I put up there? No, they didn't. Because Facebook wants you to pay for that stuff, right? So build your relationship beyond the first encounter. Number 3, data helps you understand your audience. So when you're collecting email addresses, you know how and when these people engage with you and your brand. So for instance, the lead magnet that I'm putting out there, when I complete I'll build my opt-in or my capture forms, I'm going to also make sure that when someone gets this lead magnet, I put a little tracking tag on their profile. So I know exactly what they're interested in. I know exactly what to push to them next. I know exactly what type of value they're looking for, right? With every opt-in, you learn more about your audience's preferences, pain points, and interests. This data helps you craft targeted content and better offers that resonate with them specifically. So when I know that they are interested in setting goals, then I got a goal setting ebook that I can offer them. I know that they're interested in passive income, then I can talk to them about our PLR Profit Society Academy mentorship program where I help them build passive income, right? Number 4, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about the top 5 reasons you should be focusing on building an email list. Number 4 on the list is automates and simplifies your lead nurturing. A capture form integrates seamlessly with email automation tools. Once you've captured their data, you can set up automated sequences to engage your audience on autopilot, saving you time while building trust and nurturing the relationship, y'all. So the minute somebody opts in, right, they opt into my form to get this lead magnet, then my system will automatically send them a series of emails to continue to build a relationship with them. That happens automatically. Excuse me, y'all, for coughing in your ear. And then last but not least, number 5, top 5 reasons you should focus on building an email list. It converts leads into long-term customers. A solid opt-in system is the starting point of your sales funnel. By capturing data, you're not only getting name and email, and in my case, I like to get name, email, and phone number. You're creating opportunities to turn leads into loyal customers through consistent engagement. Yes, that's right. So when I have an email list, I send my email list every day an invitation to come hang out with me on Over the Shoulder with Cortez every single day. When I have special offers and special promotions, what's up, Yolanda? I send emails to those people on my list to help them with more value. When I learn a new strategy or a tactic, or I get access to a new AI software, I'm sending that to my list because I want to help them grow their businesses, right? Does that make sense? Y'all let me know if y'all picking up what I'm putting down this morning. So that's the top 5 reasons. And there's a lot of other reasons that you should be focusing on building an email list, but we're going to dive right into a screen share real quick. And I'm going to show you how I build my capture pages. Now, I'm going to build an opt-in form, but I'm not going to build a capture page today, right? And I'm going to share with you the difference here in a second. An opt-in form is just where they're going to put in their data. A capture page is a complete web page with an opt-in form embedded. That's a little bit more sophisticated. You don't need that right out of the gate in a lot of cases. There are free platforms like MailChimp that will allow you to create a simple opt-in page with email follow-ups. Now, if you join the PLR Profit Society mentorship program, of course, we have our own system, our digital empire system, and I'll teach you how to use it and how to create your capture pages and all of that stuff, right? So I'm going to jump over to one of my demo accounts and show you what it looks like to actually build out one of these capture pages really quickly. It doesn't take long, and we're actually going to build 2 of them, right? I like to deliver my lead magnets directly through the capture page, meaning when someone opts into a capture page, the system will recognize they opted in and will automatically send them a link. And that link is the link to the lead magnet. The other way I like to deliver it is online community. So in the free post that has the actual lead magnet in it, right? So those are 2 ways that you can do it. And I'm going to switch over to this account, and then you guys are going to get to look over my shoulder as I build a couple of these opt-in pages. And in fact, I need to just build them in my main account. So let me make sure I prepare this in a way that when I share my screen, you don't see any information. All right, so this makes complete sense. I appreciate that, my brother. All right. So we're going to go into our form builder, and whether it's MailChimp, MailerLite, or whatever you're using, they're all pretty simple, right? No, it's my internet connection, right? Check to see it. It's my internet connection. Oh, yours acting up right now. Now, I believe it's my internet connection, man. They told me that I have to have, they want to move my cable input to my house to come directly into my office. So it's weird, man. So nevertheless, I hope we are back in full swing now. So let me come over and show you how simple it is to do this. I think we're back. Yeah, Dr. Virginia said we're a little delayed. Yeah, whenever I start sharing my screen, that takes a lot of data, and my upload speed starts to really suffer when I'm sharing my screen. So I believe we're back intact now. So let's jump into, so this is my form creation system, right? So because I'm going to have a lot of different lead magnets, I'm going to create a folder for my lead magnets, right? So lead magnet opt-in forms. First, I'm going to create a folder. All right, boom. Next, I'm going to go down to this folder. And then we're going to create a form. Now, what I love about our system, y'all, is we give you a lot of templates to choose from, right? So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to add a form. And I'm going to see if I can find a template that makes sense. Now, I could also build and create a form from scratch, right? But why create something from scratch when, let me go back. There we go. So I'm going to add a form, but I want to choose a template to see if I have a template that automatically matches a lead magnet type situation, right? So if I look at these templates right here, I like this one that says schedule a free consultation, but it's not a free consultation. But I want to see if there's a template that says free download or something like that. All right, I could go load more templates, but I'm just going to grab this one right here. I want to use this template. And the reason we want to use a designed template, because again, I'm not building an entire capture page. I'm only creating the opt-in form, right? So I need this form to have a little design and a little pizzazz to it, so it's not plain Jane when people get it, right? So now this is an image that I can actually delete and change, but I won't do that. I'll update that when, you know, we guys are off. So just like that, y'all, I have a form that asks for a full name, email address, phone number, and a brief description. Now, I don't need that. So I'm going to get rid of this. In this case, I do like to ask for phone number, but what I'm going to do is make the phone number optional. Now, just so you know, when you're trying to capture leads, the more stuff you ask for, the lower your conversion rates. So if I just have a form that asks for email address only, it's going to do better in terms of conversion than if I had a form that asks for name and email. And that name and email is going to do better than a form that I have that asks for name, phone number, and email. But I'm willing to sacrifice conversion rates for a better quality lead. What do I mean? A person who is willing to give you their phone number is probably a little bit more serious about solving the problem that your lead magnet is going to help them solve. A person that's only willing to give up an email address, and in a lot of cases, they're giving a dummy email address, right? That lead might not be a high quality lead, right? So, and instead of full name, I'm going to change that out. I don't want the full name. I just want the first name. So now I got first name, email, phone number, and then it says get legal help because this is a lawyer's lead magnet. I'm going to say, excuse me, y'all. Download your free worksheet now. All right. So now we're going to pretend that this has the everything that it's supposed to have on it. I'll come back and fix that later. But I just wanted you to see when you're dealing with any of these lead capture systems, they all have something pretty similar. Now, the next thing I need to do for this lead, this capture page is I need to upload my lead magnet into our media storage system. So I'm going to stop sharing real quick so that I can do that. And then I'm going to show you guys how we make sure that as soon as they hit download your free worksheet, it automatically takes them to that my free lead magnet, right? So let me just go and upload my lead magnet into my media storage, and then I'll get the link for that. All right, I can show y'all this. I have to be careful when you're on YouTube Live. Sometimes as I transition, it goes through my contacts, and I don't want to share anybody's data accidentally. So basically, this is my media storage. So again, since I'm going to have a free lead magnet library, I'm going to come here and I'm going to create a folder that says free lead magnets. All right, and then I'm going to hit save. And then I'm going to go into that free lead magnets folder, and then I'm just going to upload that lead magnet. So I go upload, and I should have it in my downloads here. Passive income goal setting worksheet. That is it. Boom. Now it's uploading. It is this simple, y'all. There's a lot of tedious steps, but this stuff is not hard. It is not hard at all. So what I need to do is I need to grab the link to this. Excuse me, y'all. So I'm going to copy this link, and then we're going to go back to sites. Going back to that form that I built. So my form was in the lead magnets folder. There we go. And then I'm going to lead generation. I believe that is the form that we created. Now, I didn't make a cardinal sin, y'all. What I should have done, the first thing I should have done was name this form. So let me do that real quick. This is the passive income goal setting opt in. All right. Now, what it's saying is what I wanted to do now is when someone hits submit on this form, I wanted to automatically give them their lead magnet. Now, if I was doing this in a lead funnel, then the lead funnel might have some other steps and functions. But in this case, I just want to give them straight what they asked for. No playing around, no upsells, downsells, cross sales, or any of that stuff, right? So what that means is I need to come over here to style and options. And let's see, options right here. And then it says on submit. It's asking me, what do you want to happen when they click this button to submit? I want them to go to this URL, which is the URL to the actual lead magnet. And then all I have to do is I have to hit save. Boom. And ladies and gentlemen, it is that freaking simple. Listen, I want to get to the mute button and mute myself out when I'm coughing. I just can't get to it fast enough, y'all. So I apologize again for coughing in your ear. I'll be through with this COVID stuff in the next day or two. So now the second way I like to deliver this lead magnet can be done even quicker. And that is I want to deliver the lead magnet through my online community. So what that looks like is I'll create a piece of content that says, hey, I have this free passive income goal setting worksheet. If you're trying to create passive income, if you join my free community, I'll give you the worksheet, right? And then I need an opt-in form that instead of when they hit submit, it takes them to the actual lead magnet. I need when they hit submit, I need it to take them to the actual community. Does that make sense? So how do you do that? It is very, very simple, my friend. I'm going to come back here to this opt-in form, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to hit duplicate. Boom. Now This is passive income goal setting, opt-in via community. And I'm going to save it. And now all I have to do is just make one adjustment. Instead of the link to the actual download, I need to give them the link to my community. So I'm going to come here and we're going to make that quick adjustment. While that's coming up, I'm going to jump into my online community real quick, and I will show you how you add this to an online community. Now, this online community could be a Facebook group. I don't recommend. We have our own online community builder that you can access for free. Ask me for the link and I'll send it to you. But you can also use School. You can use Mighty Networks. There's a few other platforms that you can use for this. And it's okay, right? Whatever you're using, I want to teach you the strategy that works. Yes, I would like you to join our mentorship program. That way I can train you on the tools that I'm actually using. But the strategies work irregardless of the tools or despite the tools that you're using. So now I have a actual channel called Free Downloads and Resources. So what I would do is I would come over here and I will create a post that says passive income goal setting worksheet. Now, again, because I'm always trying to make my stuff professional and we have ChatGPT at our disposal, we might as well use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to ChatGPT real quick. I'm going to come into my branding document where we created this resource. And then I'm going to say, please create a detailed description of this resource for my online community. That way, ChatGPT is going to give me something well written. It's going to be nice. And all I got to do is copy and paste. Right? So, boom. And it already knows everything about the document. There it is. So all I got to do now is copy and paste this into that post. So I'm going to go here, copy everything, bang, go back to my community, paste, upload the document, or attach the document in this case. I got the document here. Passive income growth goal setting worksheet. Boom. Now it says download. So there is no link because it's attached. Download, attach, worksheet now. All right. Boom. So there it is. Now all I have to do is hit publish. And it's done. Now I'm going to grab my invitation link to the community. So here, copy that link. I'm going to go back to our form. No, I don't want to take a survey right now. Uh-oh, wait a minute, y'all. What's up, Sheila? I don't know what happened, but we got out of my account. So let me jump back into the account real quick, and then we'll complete this last step, and then we'll open up open office hours, cortezhustle.com/open office hours. If you got questions about any of this stuff, making money online, branding, marketing, marketing software, go high level, any of that stuff, then cortezhustle.com/open office hours. So let me just get back to where we were with our forms. And I'll show you how we make that last step. And then I'll show you what a preview actually looks like. All right, we're in our form builder. I'm going to go to my lead magnet opt-in forms. We are back. All right, boom. So now this is the form via community. So all I'm going to do is go right back here. And then I'm going to go to options. And this time on submit, the option is going to be not the lead magnet. The option is going to be join my free community. Then I hit save. All right. So now if I go and preview this, you'll see what it looks like. Again, I didn't create a whole landing page with a lot of bells and whistles around it. It's just this form. And if I put in my information, Cortez, and then I do Cortez at YouTube, this is my personal email, and I don't mind if my followers have it. So don't ding me for putting my own email address in here. All right, and then remember the phone number is optional. So I'm not going to put a phone number in, and I'm just going to hit download worksheet, and you're going to see what happens. From the download action, it went straight to my online community. Now, if this is someone who is not in my online community, it's going to ask them to join my online community and create a username and password. You guys see how that works? If I go and did the other one, you'll see something very similar. In fact, let's just do that because it's taking all day to open up the online community. Let's go back to the other form and show you how it works. Remember, this is the form that I want to send people to if they just want to get straight to the download and I'm not trying to push them into the online community. So I'm going to go preview. I'm going to enter my data. And then I'm going to hit download worksheet now. And it's going to take me right to the actual worksheet. There you guys go. You can see that's the worksheet. And I can download it right here if I want to. Ladies and gentlemen, your content strategy is not a content strategy if it does not include lead capture. I'm going to say it one more time. Your content strategy is not a content strategy if it does not include lead capture. Because the social media platforms that you are driving traffic from, you don't own that traffic, y'all. And at any time, they can shut you down. They can change the algorithm. They can stop allowing you to reach your followers, your fans, even though you cultivated that community. You want to get the people off of those platforms into a list that you own so you never have to be interrupted in your attempts to connect with your community. So I appreciate you guys all for tuning in to another episode of Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle. Tomorrow, we're going to continue these strategies based on what we talked about yesterday, because when you get their information, then you should create an email follow-up sequence to nurture the relationship. So tomorrow, we're going to go into how to create the email follow-up sequence that you need to nurture the relationship and introduce the prospects to your core offer. So until next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. So hustle up. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do something, man. I did not put my outro in the system. So let me do that right quick. And y'all know that your boy is coming with a full outro and intro for this new format of this show. I just haven't gotten there yet. So until next time, peace.
Yo, real quick, if you're catching this live, then you can hustle on over to cortezhustle.com/open office hours to join us in a private Zoom room to get your questions answered. If you're watching this on a replay, then YouTube thinks you should watch this video next. And don't forget to hit the smiley face to subscribe to the channel, and check out cortezhustle.com if you want to join our free community.